You heat your oven to 425 degrees, and then while it's heating, in a large bowl, you stir the Bisquick mix, the granulated sugar, milk, and egg until a dough forms. Then, in a small bowl, you take the brown sugar and cinnamon. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to take the dough and we're going to roll it out. We're going to brush some melted butter on it. And then we're going to put the cinnamon on. So I recommend that you take the roller and you spray it with some sort of butter spray, and that way it keeps the roller from sticking to the gluten-free dough. You roll it into somewhat of a rectangular shape, and then you paint it with the butter. Then you take the cinnamon and brown sugar mixture and you put it on top. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to all get rolled together, but as long as you've got a good amount of cinnamon spread throughout, that's the most important thing. Next we start the rolling process. So you take a little portion and you fold it over, and then you bring it back down. And then you come up and you take a little bit more, roll it down, bring that down, then you roll that, squeeze it as you go. You go all the way till you get to the end. Now we have the roll. I'm going to try to even this out, and then I'm going to cut it into about 1.5 inch length slices. And then we'll put it in to the pan. Okay. So once you have the roll, you start cutting it into slices. Width of about 1 inch to 1.5 inches. So you cut like that. You have to be very careful because it is gluten-free dough. Try to hold it into a circle, and then you put it in the pan. And you can make it very much like the ones that you buy in a can and pack them together nicely, and then we'll put the icing on top next. This recipe makes 12 rolls, and in our case we ended up using 2 pans, but if you have a larger pan you might be able to squeeze them all in one. Okay. Next I'll put it in the oven at 425 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. I'd recommend checking it around 20 minutes so that you don't overcook it. Next you take 1 cup of powdered sugar and 1/4 cup of cream, mix it together, and you will get a nice white icing that we're going to put on top after we take it out of the oven and it cools for 5 minutes. I took them out of the oven, and then I put the glazed mixture on top, and boy do they smell good. I can't wait to try one. Following this will be the list of the ingredients. Enjoy!